And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
Here we go, set!
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Let's go now.
Walker with another carry.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Touchdown!
Pat Freiermuth.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Baylor Tiger. 12. 59.
Herbert on first down now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Ram. Go.
Here's Herbert.
Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good position to be in here, second and inches. To the air again, Herbert. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. You talk about this Falcon defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Herbert on third down now. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And going right back to Walker. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Rondale Moore, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Herbert now. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Alert! Alert! Bronco switch. Bronco switch. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Hey, Kaplan. Hey, easy. Go forward. Stay with tight. Go.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. Down the sideline he goes. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
5-9.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Touchdown, Vikings! Chase Claypool, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Here's Darius Davis on the return. Pushing his way through. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Stroud's throw complete there to Moore. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll toss this out right to Walker. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble.
59. Set.
Now Herbert following the turnover. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Crowd right. Go.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Cougar 19.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Ready.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
60 Eagles.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Come on.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Stroud on 3rd down now. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of, like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, go Lion.
Now it's Herbert. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Chase Claypool
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Vikings are back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
This taken in at the goal line.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll be inside the red zone with the ball at the 16-yard line.
So a turnover there on the kickoff, and don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you're praying for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
On first down, it's Herbert. It's caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. They'll throw it with Stroud here. 1st and 10. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Walker now on 1st and 10. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Stroud looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
59. Hey, Ram.
Herbert on first down now. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Again, Herbert. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Herbert. Rotates Claypool on the crossing route. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. On first down, Justin Herbert. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
There we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Final play of the half. Stroud. Throw out wide to Walker. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Shrugs him off. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert under pressure, and they got to him again. Casey Hayward with a sack on the well-timed corner blitz.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
On 4th down, Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try to keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps a deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Running left is Walker. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Jaden Reed, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Bass on for the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there hauled in by Claypool. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Herbert throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, Kappa.
They snap it to Herbert. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. Here's Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come 19, 19 Lions.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations.
Come on.
Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
60 Vikings.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ken Walker, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Falcons 38, Vikings 31. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go, let's go.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Crowd right. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Ray.
Slot man moves right.
Let's go.
Herbert now. Quick slant here to Smith. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big.
Touchdown, Vikings! A 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. A fair catch will move this out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied after the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 78 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Herbert. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings. Now it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read.
and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
On second down, here's Herbert. This will be caught at the 2. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's first and goal. McCaffrey will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. They'll come up first and 10 here. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Stroud to throw it. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's second down. Here's Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send them after the quarterback, and then make sure you break in the field.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs...
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This is first and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now Stroud. Gets this complete to Smith-Njigba. And they work this well upfield across the 45. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's first and 10. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? One final shot for C.J. Stroud. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Vikings, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.